right, what up, people? What's popping? What's going on? Let me double check this shit. Make sure my shit is sounding right. You feel me? Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me double check this shit. All right, so everything seems like it's going good. It's going good. All right. So what's up, people? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? It is hot as a motherfucker out here, man. It is hot as shit. Shout out to my dude, K-Zag and 20. We gotta do a live soon, sometime this week. So I remember you said you wrote a comment on something, and I was like, we gotta do a live on that shit. I forgot what it was though, but I gotta double check that shit. So what's going on? Big Stain, Usher 233, Aaron B, what up? What's popping? Raymond, Unique 79, Fabian K, what's going on? Make sure you guys come in and hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button. You might hear some of these fans going because it's fucking 95 degrees out here and shit. And my air conditioner in this room is loud as fuck, so I want to keep that on. But I'm gonna keep these fans on because it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. What up, Hush H? What's going on? What's going on? Big Stain. You saw that the joint we did last night on Donovan Sharp. Shout out to everybody that was tuning in. I have it on the Patreon now. So if you guys missed the show with me, Donovan Sharp, Myron, Kevin Samuels, Minister Jap, and Steve Dedeen, and Solo TV 84, it's called The Seven. So we do that every Sunday. So if you missed it, make sure you guys go to my Patreon so you can watch the whole thing. So Donovan took it off of his channel, and it's not on. I put a clip on this channel, but you got to watch the whole thing. It's like 2 hours long. The game is fucking heavy. So make sure you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check that out. And it's on the $20 tier. So for anyone who wants to get that, it's on the $20 tier. What up, AT? Was good? I am Louis Sand. What's going on? The Bruto, what up? Jesse B. But yeah, and so also wanted to say this real quick before I get into what we're going to talk about today is, so we're going to be doing some new shit from now on for the live stream. So we're going to do some new shit from now on. So for now on, when we do the questions, when people call in for questions, right? I am only answering questions to people who send donations. Okay, that's the new thing for now on. Questions are only going to be answered for people who send donations. So if you don't send a donation, you can't call up and ask a question. It's that simple. If you do call up and ask a question, you did send a donation, we're not going to answer your question. It's just going to get hung up on. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. So if you want to ask questions on the phone, send a donation. Put in the chat, put your name and your first 3 numbers of your phone number, so I know it's you, and I'll pick it up, and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk. But if you, do not donate, then you can't call in, or you could call in, but you're gonna get hung up on. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna do it from now on. That's how we're gonna do it from now on. Explode, you said you should post when you're going live to get more views. I do post when I'm going live. Is this YouTube be on some shit sometimes? So it is what it is. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do from now on. So if you guys want to call up to ask questions, exactly, weed out the trollers. Because if the trollers want to donate, that's cool too. They can donate. They can call in. I'm just hang up on them. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? That's all that's gonna happen. But, you could always ask questions in the chat. So I will also, post up the questions from the chat, and we could talk about that. But if you want to call up, you got to send that donation. So that's the new rules from now until the end of fucking time. That's how we're going to be doing it from now on. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to get your questions answered, make sure that you send that donation so we can get that shit cracking. So we could keep the game going and flowing. You understand? Because the game is to be sold, not told. You feel what I mean? is to be sold, not told. You understand? What up, Jason? You say you should download the Scout app. That's the second time somebody told me. I got to check that out. Is that it'll let you live stream to the world and you can charge them. Also, you can split screen people for questions. Okay, I got to check that out. I definitely got to check that out because I heard about that. You're like the second person that told me about that. I got to check that out. You know what I'm saying? Explain said Ross ain't gonna call no more. Now Ross can call. He's got to send a donation. You know what I'm saying? Got to send that donation. But anyway, so today, and I'm not gonna be here too long because it's hot as shit. And, you know, I got to run around and do some stuff. So I'll probably be on here for an hour, maybe an hour and some change. We'll see. You see what I'm saying? Something nothing too crazy. Also, guys, make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get the Expectations versus Reality seminar. Make sure you guys get that. Make sure you guys check that out. Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, bro?
Yo, I can't stay on for too long, but, you know, I just figured I'd highlight the kid real quick.
I feel you. I feel you. So what's look good with you?
Nothing, man. Nothing.
How's the weather out there? Is it 1,000,000 degrees?
Yeah, it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot, bro.
It's crazy. It's like this is the real summer. I don't know how motherfuckers gonna be wearing face masks today and all that other shit. How do motherfuckers do this shit, man? I don't understand. It's too hot. You know what I'm saying? It's too fucking hot. Shout out to Matt. He said, yo, Lacar, shout out to you, man. I've been learning a lot through the Bad Boy membership. Highly recommend it if you want to step up your game. Facts. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you, Matt. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to check out the Bad Boy membership where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. But anyway, so the title of the show, we talking about your insecurity turns women off. You understand? Your insecurity turns women off. Now, what gave me the idea for this video also was I was looking at the comments under the video that I just posted up of the clip that you did on Donovan Sharp's show, right? And so let me see if I can find this fucking what you call it comment so I could say it word for word so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. So it was from a comment from my dude, You Quote 2. Let me see if I can find this shit. He just posted it up on there. And he said some very telling shit. And I was like, that's actually like a really good comment. You feel what I'm saying? So he's telling some real telling shit. Let me see if I can find it. And if I can't find it, I'll just paraphrase it. You feel what I'm saying? Damn, I should have I hope he didn't delete this shit. Because people be doing that sometimes. They be putting their comments up and they delete it after they think about it. But anyway, I can't find the comment. But I'm going to paraphrase the comment. So basically, in the fucking show, we was talking about women and is it too late for them to fucking be good to be in relationships because maybe they're too far gone. They got mental issues. They've been fucking with too many guys. They got too many body counts, all that other shit, right? And so the dude in the comment, he was basically saying that the reason why guys feel a certain type of way about women fucking a bunch of dudes is because he said, let's say, for example, a lot of the guys they were fucking was like, had big dicks and your dick isn't as big as theirs. Then you're going to feel some type of way about dealing with the chick you're dealing with because you're going to feel like you don't measure up. You understand what I'm saying? And, or it could just be, a number of different things where you feel like you're going to be compared to the other guys. You understand? And so I responded to him and I said, yeah, well, that's the thing. A lot of this shit stems from insecurity. You see what I mean? And what you guys got to understand is that your insecurity, make sure you guys get the likes up. Only see 33 likes. We got 100 some people watching right now. Get the likes up. Now, what you guys got to understand is that your insecurity is going to turn women off. You understand? And if you are insecure, understand that you can't hide that. You can't pretend to be confident. You can't pretend to be a dude who, is secure within himself. You can't pretend to be that. So a lot of times when you watch videos where guys are talking about, hey, bro, just be in your masculine frame and, present this way and, act this way and don't give her validation and do all this other extra shit. You can't pretend, because what happens is your insecurity is going to show based off of how you talk, how you walk, how you act, how you think. All those things is going to come out when you're talking to the girl. Right. So there's no pretending to be confident. There's no pretending to be that dude. You can't do it. It's impossible, because everything you're feeling is going to come out on the outside. You understand? So when you start talking to a girl, you're going to be, acting all nervous. You're going to be extremely needy. When she starts saying something or doing something, you're going to start acting funny, because you're actually insecure. That's like really what's going on in your mind and in your vibe. So the thing is, when we try to teach you guys is, y'all have to really understand your value as man. This is why Miles be doing videos over and over, trying to explain to you guys how valuable you are as men, so you can recognize it. You see what I'm saying? Because the confidence, it comes from you recognizing that shit. You see what I mean? But Miles, what's your thoughts on all that shit, man?
Well, what a lot of guys don't get about sex, and it's really because they don't get enough of it.
Right.
And because they probably watch a lot of porn. Is that they think that a woman feels the size of your dick. Mm-hmm. What a woman actually feels is the size of your confidence.
That's real shit.
That's real shit. Because I don't have the biggest dick in the world, but bitches, I never met an unsatisfied bitch when I was done. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Facts.
You feel what I mean? Like it's not about, because I know niggas who got big dicks who bitches don't want to fuck with them. Mm-hmm. And I know niggas who got smaller dicks than me who mad bitches is fucking with them. Mm-hmm. I mean, pause. How do I know they got smaller dicks? I mean, whatever.
Hilarious.
You just had to be there. But anyway,
right.
And then, but yeah, like and then you watch porn, and then the bitches be like, "Oh my God, your dick is so big," and blah blah blah. But you don't understand. It's a novelty on the porn. You understand? It's a gimmick on the porn. Right. I mean, yeah, you have some chicks who like big dicks because they like to be filled up and whatever. But it's not really about that, because sex is more than just the physical feeling of the shaft going into the pussy. Like it's your style, it's your pace, it's your confidence, it's the way you touch the girl, it's the way you could be the type of nigga to talk dirty. You understand? And not have a really big dick, but the way you talk to her and the way you like pull her hair, or the style that you have, or like for example, I'm the type of nigga, I be biting bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like
I be biting bitches and I be talking dirty, and I be getting bitches to say the most outlandish shit. Like I be saying, because I came up with the whole "I'm God to these hoes" t-shirt, right?
Right.
I be asking bitches, "Who's your God?" And they have no choice but to say you. In the middle of sex, though. Like it's happened to me many times. I'm like, who's your God? Who do you worship? And they'd be like, "You, daddy, you." But when we're not having sex and I remind them of that shit, they'd be like, "Fuck you, nigga." Like God is God and you're you. Fuck out of here. I just said that because we was fucking. But the point I'm trying to make is, these things happen during sex, not because I have the biggest dick, but because I give them an experience.
Right.
You understand? I use my mind, my imagination, my body, my whole being to give them an experience when it comes to sex.
Right. Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not always about the size of your cock or some dumb shit like that. Like that nigga talking about, yo, Lucario. Remember that nigga from like a few months ago when he was like, yo, Lucario, and Lucario Miles ain't got no dick game.
Right.
And I'm like, nigga, you don't have any game. If you're relying on just your dick game, then you already lost, bro.
Right. Facts.
You already lost.
Facts.
You know me? Because like I said, like you got some niggas, they probably got the biggest dick, but they don't know how to stroke a bitch. They don't know how to fucking do shit to her, smack her ass, and you know what I'm saying? Like stroke it the right way, and stroke it at the right pace.
Right.
And fucking know when to go deep and when to hit shallow and when to stop and make her suck your dick. You feel me? And then when to finger her and then when to. It's a lot of shit with sex.
Right.
But because most of y'all niggas is so inexperienced and you watch a lot of porn and you see these bitches, because I mean it's when you're watching porn, it's a visual thing. You understand? So of course they're gonna get the most attractive chicks they can find with the biggest ass, the biggest titties, and they're gonna find the dudes with the biggest dicks. Like that's what they're gonna do.
Right.
And not only because it's a gimmick, but because it's easier for the camera guy to film the shit if the nigga has a big enough dick, so he can. Because if you watch most porn, them niggas turn when they hit it from the back, they turn halfway sideways, so the cameraman could do what he do.
Right.
You understand? Because if you an average nigga with the average dick, you gotta be up on a bitch. You can't really film that. You see what I'm saying? So just logistically speaking, the whole shit with big dicks and porn, it's for the industry.
Right.
It's for the crap. Like it's not like it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's right, exactly. Because I've even seen interviews where they talk to porn stars and they'd be like, yeah, these guys, some of them I have a good time, but some of them is nothing to me. I moan and do what I gotta do.
Right.
Bag because it is what it is. But he had a big ass dick, but he didn't know how to fuck. And I've heard women say this multiple times. You get what I'm saying? So it's your confidence comes from your entire being,
right,
including your dick. But it's not about the size. It's literally how you use it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of nigga before I even fuck a bitch, and she giving me head. I'll you know when she get that shit like really hard, I'll grab her by the neck and then I'll take my dick and smack her on the face with it, so she can feel how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll feel how like tough it is. You feel me? Only because it's an experience.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the size of my dick, but I know my dick is super hard right now. So if I smack her with it, she'll feel it. You understand what I'm saying? And then that feeling it'll hit different when I enter the pussy.
Right.
You understand? And that feeling might give her more of a sensation than any big dick nigga ever would. You understand what I'm saying? But it's up to you to understand those things and have the confidence to say to yourself, hey, I may not have the biggest dick in the world, but there's a lot of other shit I could do to make her experience exciting. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I could do to make her fucking remember me type shit and want to fuck me again. Right. You understand?
Real talk. So Leonardo said, can a confident ugly nigga fuck a 10 over 10 hoe? Nigga, why are we still asking these questions?
Yes.
Like
they don't ask these questions forever, son. Trust me.
I know, like what do y'all don't get about this shit? Listen, a lot of bad chicks fuck ugly dudes. Matter of fact, by default, most bad chicks that are fucking dudes are fucking ugly dudes by default because the chick's so hot. You understand what I'm saying? So she ain't fucking most dudes that's as physically attractive as her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot of dudes out there like that. So she gonna need to get dick, right? And then so what happens is that she gonna fuck some dude that she would consider ugly or other people would consider ugly. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But again, this is what we talk about the confidence, man.
Yo, I'm gonna give you a quick side note. Check out how I was spitting game to my uncle's baby mother on Facebook Messenger. And I was complimenting her and fucking and talking shit like I was trying to get with her, and she was like, "Oh, you must not know who you're talking to." And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm your cousin's mom." And I was like, "Oh shit!" You
ain't know it.
I didn't know.
It's a small world, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Small world, nigga. But point I'm trying to make is that's how you move, man. You need to be any of these bitches to get it, man. Fuck out of here, like shit. Because if I find out that my uncle is done with that shit, she still might get it though. Like real talk.
Right. I want to say this too. Is because we're talking about your insecurity and shit, right? This guy, ED94, he said Lucario gets hosed.
No, he doesn't. Lucario's the ugliest nigga I ever seen in my life, son. Look at this. Look at him. Look at his fucking gums. How big his gums are when he smile and shit. And he's dark. Nigga look like he got diabetes. Look at his eyes. Fuck this nigga. He's not ugly. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro?
Yo, these dudes. Yo, I swear these dudes are so crazy, man. Oh, yo, watch when my next book come out. I'm telling you. Oh man, I can't even say the name of the book, but y'all going to get when y'all see the next book, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Okay, I see what you've been doing. But y'all with this whole look shit, man. Okay, look, understand, man. Understand. Chicks is gonna like you because of looks. You might be someone's type, you know, because there's chicks that like my type of look. There's chicks that likes Miles' type of look. There's gonna be chicks that like your type of look, nigga. But guess what? If you're insecure though, that shit's gonna override all that shit.
This is what turn it off automatically, bro.
This is what y'all don't get. You understand what I'm saying? This is what y'all don't get is that the shit's gonna override it.
I'm gonna say it again. A chick doesn't feel the size of your dick. She feels the size of your confidence. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because remember, it's about an experience. She has to experience something when she's with you. You understand? Mm-hmm. Like me, for example, when I'm out here dating and flirting and talking, like I'm like one of the most arrogant, conceited motherfuckers, but I do it in a playful type of way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that makes a chick aware of my number one sense of humor and my level of confidence. Mm-hmm. You understand? Right. Because I know that I'm a good looking nigga. I know why you're on this date with me. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I know my value. Like I recognize that shit. So there's no room for her to even have any type of negative thoughts about me. So after we carry on and we have a good time, and she sees that she has a good time with a confident dude who loves himself, who has a good sense of humor, she starts to, the experience makes her more comfortable.
Right.
You know
right.
And then when it's time for us to actually, for her to get even closer to me, you know, when it's time for us to have sex or make out or whatever, there's no issue.
Right.
Because I have enough confidence for the both of us. You feel me? Mm-hmm. What a lot of cats don't understand is women are like, and that's why I can't stand when these dudes put so much emphasis on chicks and what they do and how they do it, and they come up asking us questions about females like that, where it's like, this is not a MGTOW channel. We're not here to fucking analyze female nature to that extent. Right. Because the point is, the female is looking to you for confidence. Mm-hmm. She's looking for leadership from you. Like you putting all this stuff on a female, that makes you look insecure and unattractive from the door. So those are the reasons why you get rejected. Those are the reasons why the chicks are so fickle. Those are the reasons why the chicks be flaking. Those are the reasons why they fucking take 3 hours to respond to your text, because you've already given them so much fucking power. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's all based on your insecurity.
See, and this dude ED94 said, nigga, we become insecure because of bad experiences. Really, nigga? Really?
That's weak shit.
Hold on. Don't we all have bad experiences in life?
I still have bad experiences.
Like, what are you talking about?
I just told niggas I just tried to holler at my fucking uncle's baby moms, B. I mean, it wasn't a like an average rejection, like a regular rejection. But she had to fucking remind me, yo, I'm your cousin's mom. Take it easy. Right. That's still sort of a rejection.
Bruh.
You feel me? Like,
everybody has bad experiences.
But you move on. You move on. That's the point.
So you choose whether to be confident or not. You understand what I'm saying?
The bottom line is ED94 is a victim of own bad experiences. Oh, you want somebody to feel sorry for you? ED94? Is that what you want? Oh, you had a couple of bad experiences. Oh, you know what? Let's send a care package to ED94. Let's send some lotion, some paper towel, and some Kool-Aid, right? And some extra sugar just for ED94 in the package. Right. So he can feel better. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's funny. Maximum Extreme said, "Man, looks matter. I know Miles Ninja Turtle looking ass ain't pulling no dimes." These niggas.
Hey, I told Nick every once in a while I pull up on a dime, but my comfort zone is like 7 to 8.5. That's my comfort zone.
But see, this is again. I swear, dudes, they're so concerned with looks because they never really been fucking with women. Bro, right. If you fuck with women, let me tell you guys something. I hate having to bring this shit up, right? But nigga, I used to model with Polo Jeans, which is a fucking mainstream, right, company that does fucking business all around the world.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So some of the guys I used to hang out with when I was modeling were models. Niggas that you see on the fucking billboards and on the Abercrombie and Fitch bags and when you come out of Macy's and all that other shit.
Right.
These are niggas I used to chill with, go to clubs with, all that other shit. Right? These niggas still had to approach women, right? These niggas was still getting rejected. You know what I'm saying? These niggas were still having issues with women. Like I had a friend who he was crying over some chick, and the chick was like, man, it's a regular average chick, and this dude is a model. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker's a model. So I'm like, y'all dudes don't actually get it because you're not out here in real life. And see, this is what I'm saying. This is a level of insecurity. Every time when you're saying shit like that, it's a level of insecurity. That right there, I already know that when you're fucking with chicks, you fucking with chicks on some insecure shit. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. See, when y'all don't realize that the thoughts you're having are the things that's showing that you're insecure, when you don't realize that, you start stepping to chicks and you start interacting with chicks and you're like, damn, how come I'm not actually making nothing happen? And the reason why you're not making anything happen because the chick can feel the insecurity off you. It's oozing out. And then not only that, your behaviors show you're insecure. For example, if you're on a date with a chick, and you should never say this if you're on a date. If you're on a date with a chick and you say to her, hey, are you having a good time? She's like, this nigga's insecure. Don't ever ask a chick if she's having a good time on a date. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever do that. You're done. If you say, hey, are you having a good time on this date? You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is what I'm talking about. Jerry, Steph Felix, however the fuck you saying it. So I'm sorry, Lakari, you don't have the looks to be a model, not trying to be a troll. Okay, Jerry, let me ask you a question. How long have you owned a modeling company? How long have you been in the modeling industry? How long have you actually worked with models? You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers don't have real life experience.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Dude, you can look this up. I've been in magazines. Do I have to pull up the fucking pictures and shit now? I gotta go and look for the pictures now? Nigga, like I already done videos where I showed the pictures of me modeling with Polo Jeans on the actual magazine. This shit says it right there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas flew me out to model it with there's a photographer named, I think his name is Bruce Weber. I think he's like a famous photographer. He shot Michael Jackson, Usher, all these motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? And so guess what? These niggas chose me because of my looks, because it has to do with modeling. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
And the thing is, modeling, and this is the funny part, just because you're a model doesn't necessarily mean that, you're necessarily like what people would consider attractive. You just have an interesting look. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times. So right. And again, looks is still subjective. So you don't even it doesn't even matter. But again, at the end of the day, this is showing the insecurity. Again, all this stuff. If you listen, you as a man, you shouldn't even be worried about another dude's looks anyway. Because you're saying, well, you don't have the looks to be a model. Nigga, how long have you owned a modeling company? You see what I'm saying? What are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. So this is what guys got to understand. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But anyway, hold on. Let me see how many likes we got. Okay, we got 74 likes. We got 214 people watching right now. Remember, when we start taking phone calls, donate. We're only taking calls from people who donate. All right. So make sure you guys donate if you want to call in with a question. You can hit the donate at the top of the chat. You can donate PayPal, Cash App, whatever. And if you want to just leave comments in the chat, that's cool. But if you want to call up, you have to donate. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. Somebody calling already?
Did anybody donate yet?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Who's this? What's popping?
Hey, what's going on? This is Paul from Stuttgart. I'm calling back to give you an update. What's good?
Wait, hold on. Did you donate?
Not yet.
Okay, so donate and then call back. All right.
I got you.
Gotcha. All right, we ain't playing around today, people. Let me let me put on this speaker though, so we could hear it louder. Because the game is to be sold, not told, people. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta keep the shit flowing. You feel what I'm saying? Let me turn on the speaker though, so we could get it loud, so we could hear out this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. We connect the speaker. All right, so we connected. Cool. All right, but guys, get them likes up. The call-in number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. It is hot as shit out this motherfucker. Oh shit, Miles, we was frozen. Hold on. Hold on, we got 2 Miles in the building. There we go. There we go. So the call-in number 646-481-3901. That is the call-in number for you guys. That is the call-in number. Man. But yeah, guys. Woo, shit, it is fucking hot as a bitch out here, man. But anyway, and this is what I want you guys to understand why we need the donations and the support. Because me and this dude Miles are the only ones doing this in this whole Mr. Locario shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean is we don't have a team of 20 people behind us. So this is why it takes time for the Game Kings to come out. You understand? Right. This dude's been and understand we only shot it last year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like major motion pictures be shooting shit and taking a while to come out with shit. You feel what I'm saying? So understand you got 2 dudes doing a whole documentary on their own. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Okay, this motherfucker hung up. So the call number 646-481-3901. Yo, what's poppin'? Who is?
Locario, look to do matter, man.
Bro, did you donate?
Nah.
All right. Call back when you donate. I'm telling you, he's gonna keep hanging up. It's like it's real simple. Donate, and you guys can call up and we can talk. You could donate, we can talk. Man. So what's going on in the chat, people? What's going on in the chat? You said, how come Miles never does ads for the show? What are you talking about? What ads are you talking about? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. But yeah, so the Game Kings is coming out soon because I'm gonna be in Florida at the beginning of August. Me and Miles is going to knock it out. We like what 85% done with the shit.
Yeah, we're all done.
The shit is fire. You feel what I'm saying? And Josh, you said why is there no super chat option? Because something's wrong with my channel. We can't do super chats. That's why we do donations on PayPal and Cash App. King League, you said you're having issues with Patreon. If you're having issues with Patreon, you got to contact Patreon because that's not our site. That we're just using the site. It's just like if you said you had issues with YouTube, you got to contact YouTube. You understand? Mr. Man in Action was probably so. What made you decide to take this serious? What do you mean this? What's this? What's this? What are you talking about with this? You talking about the game? What are you talking about? You understand? What are you talking about? But yeah, dudes got to understand that certain things make you seem insecure to women, or they can feel the insecurity. For example, double texting shows you're insecure. It shows you're needy. You understand what I'm saying? When you're interacting with a chick and she says something and it makes you get upset really quick or whatever, that's showing insecurity. You understand? Hold on, Mr. Man in Action. You said, giving information to helping guys out. I mean, well, the thing is that, I back in the day had people teach me the game. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, look, this should help me out. So I got to help. I want to help other motherfuckers out. You understand? Jay Smith, you said, talking too much shows you're insecure. That's true. Sometimes guys, they like to, on a date, fill in the gaps, fill in the silence. And so you start saying more shit and trying to do more shit. And that's going to show that you got them insecurities.
Yo, the other day I was out with my chick at this restaurant and we were watching this dude and this chick. They were on a date. Now, it was a table with 2 seats on this side, 2 seats on that side, right?
Right.
Now, I'm over here with my chick, and I'm on the same side of the table with my chick. You feel me?
Right.
I got my hand on her thigh, squeezing it and all that. And both me and my girl is looking over at the dude, laughing at him. Because he's on the other side of the fucking table, and he's over there talking about different breeds of dogs. And then at the end of the date, they walked into he paid for everything. And then at the end of the date, they walked into the parking lot. There was no hug, no fist bump, no nothing, son.
Damn.
Like it was, and I knew they wasn't friends. Trust me, I knew they wasn't friends. But it was just, and you could tell he was talking, like you said, to kind of fill in space because he was on some insecure shit.
Right.
But see, that's why you need to be on the other side of the table, sitting with the woman.
Right.
Or with the female, so you can say more with your body language. You know what I'm saying? You could get close to her, you could touch her, you could do different shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. Shout out to my dude Ismail with the $5 donation. If you want to call up, you call up. But yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing.
This nigga said rubbing Ben Gay on a bitch's feet. Turn them on.
That's funny. That shit's funny. Man, ED94 is hilarious. ED94, you definitely need to call up. You said if you're ugly, then you need to have lots of money and attract gold diggers. Well, listen, man, if that's how you feel, fuck it. If you feel that you're that ugly that chicks don't want to fuck with you because of your looks, then hey, you got to do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But, dudes who have game know better. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes who have game know way better. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that aspect of the game. It's crazy, man.
This is interesting. What Aaron B said.
These are the people that donate. Don't even call up. Guarantee you. Now that's facts. I mean, shout out. I mean, hey, you don't have to call if you donate, but you definitely ain't gonna get your questions if you don't donate. But I appreciate everyone who donates. So if you donate, you don't want to call up. That's cool. But understand that we're not taking any calls unless you donate to the show. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy said, if looks didn't matter, you wouldn't have a show right now or be selling a book, especially having a class teaching game. Okay, so this is the thing. I made a video like 5 years ago where I said, saying looks matter and saying looks don't matter are both right. So you can have two things that are opposite that are actually both correct, right? So now, also understand that it's not just about looks. That's what you got to understand, because a lot of my clients are good-looking dudes, right? So why would any guy who's good-looking, and think about it this way, if it was all about looks, right, then that would mean all the good-looking guys would have no issue getting women. And all the guys who aren't good looking would have issues getting women. And then therefore, there would be no point for me to even be here talking to you because there would be no point in anything actually happening. You see what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm saying is there would be no point of me teaching guys who aren't good looking to try to get girls because they can't if that's the case. So what the fuck are we doing here then? How the fuck have I been in business for over a decade? How? You know what I'm saying? This is what dudes never... It's like when you think logically about the shit, you'll understand how ridiculous the shit sounds. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. My dude Chris, he said it's not just one thing. It's an amalgamation of multiple factors. Facts.
Chris think he's smart because he used words like amalgamation.
Nah, that's my dude right there. Shout out to him. Chris always using the big words. That's my dude right there.
He looked like a broke ass DMX. You see him with the dog chain on his. Wait, hold up. I look like a broke ass DMX. Look. Oh shit.
Oh man, hilarious. Fucking hilarious, man. K Zagan said you got dudes in here who got a man crush. Facts. That's real talk. That's real talk. It's crazy, man. And Reggie said, looks is a small part of sex appeal. That's true. Look, see, I talked about this before. You could look good and have zero sex appeal to a chick.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You could look like a chick to say this guy is handsome and not want to fuck him at all. Period. He don't turn her on at all. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I don't understand this shit. Man, the truth is this, for a person that watch a lot of MGTOW videos, these MGTOW warriors are being poisoned to hate women because they are frustrated with them. Facts. Real talk, man.
And the game is not about hating women, man. The game is about understanding what you need to understand and having it work for you.
Right.
That's what these guys don't get.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why just hating something don't help.
Right.
You know? It's like that's what this whole Black Lives Matter shit is about. It's about like people coming together to understand each other more. You feel me?
Right. Fact.
Now I know ED94 is a victim because he talking about take off the sunglasses. I could always spot butthurt niggas trying to tell me to take off my sunglasses.
Right. Shout out to Desan with the $7 donation. Appreciate you, fam. You could call up if you want to call up. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's crazy. That shit crazy.
Take off.
Miles looks like Morpheus from the Matrix. Hilarious. Shout out to April MC in the chat. Make sure you guys go to that Bad Boy store. Get the Bad Boy there.
MC.
You know what I'm saying? And we also got tank tops on the Bad Boy store. So I just ordered some tank tops because it's hot as shit. So I'm gonna start wearing them tank tops soon because shit.
We got tank tops. We got hoodies for when the winter come back.
Exactly.
Feel me?
Exactly. Facts. You understand what I'm saying?
These hoes gonna want to keep warm in the winter, so you gotta have your hoodies on. You feel me?
Right. Jay Smith said, if you think it's all about looks, that shows how little you value yourself. A man who loves himself doesn't give a fuck. He's secure in himself. He knows he's the shit. Facts on facts. This is what we try to teach you guys. That's what we try to teach you guys, man. I don't understand why dudes, see, again, if you guys would go out there and actually talk to women in real life, or go out there and go outside and look at women walking with men, you would see a lot of these dudes and you would be like, how in the fuck is she with him? And you're going to be thinking, oh, it got to be money and all this. Most of these niggas look broke as fuck or they don't got no money. So it's not money. It's that these fucking chicks can these dudes out here can actually get girls. Let me hold on. You, what's poppin'? Who this?
Oh, this is Dada Faith.
Who?
Dada Faith.
What's poppin'? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated. It might be up on the Day Solo. You say Day Solo. It might be up on the there.
Oh, Desan. Okay, that's you, right?
Yeah, that's me. When you see Don Saint sometimes, it might say they part of my cash.
Okay, anyway, so what's going on, bro?
I'm calling from Mississippi, Mr. Macario, Miles, and man, I'm 43, right? And I've been listening to you guys for a minute. And I just don't understand how these young dudes, man, be so caught up on how I gotta look. I just don't understand that shit, man. I'm like, who gives a damn about how another man looks? It just don't make no sense to me. I can't comprehend that shit.
Well, the thing is, you got to understand, a lot of this also stems from insecurity. This is what we talk about on the show too, is that, you know, the reason why a guy is focusing on another guy's looks is because he thinks, well, this guy looks better than me, so he probably gets more girls. And he's thinking that because he feels bad about his success or his lack of success with women. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that is. And then also, if he sees a guy who he thinks he's better looking than, right? He's gonna say, "Oh well, at least I'm not as bad as looking at that motherfucker." So that he feels better about himself, comparing himself to another guy. But if he sees that other guy with a woman, he's gonna find a way to rationalize. He's gonna say, "Oh well, maybe that guy got money, so which is why the girls get with him." So all of it's stemming from insecurity, because the guy who's confident, he ain't thinking about that bullshit at all.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no. But my thing is this: if the chick is gonna select you in the long run, you know what?
Say that again.
My thing is, if the woman gonna end up, you know, if you and the chick end up getting together,
right?
All right. She might see you and say, "Here, man, look, he got she in the train." Like you said, then she may see another bullshit train to him. Y'all may don't look nothing alike. So how can a guy say what a woman really thinks? How the hell you even know what she like?
Right.
You ain't know the woman man.
Exactly.
So how you gonna know what this chick like? A chick like a variety of different guys. Some like them short, some like them taller, some like them darker, some like them lighter. Hey, that shit crazy when you talk about another man looks to me. Oh, yeah, you don't look good enough. But you ain't in that woman, that chick brain. How you know she look at that other guy?
Right.
It sounds stupid to me.
Right. Facts. No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like these dudes out here, man, they gonna keep losing because they focused on the wrong shit. This is what guys want to understand. They gonna keep losing because they focus on the wrong shit. Because look, you gotta think you're the shit in order for a woman to think you're the shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. Because
that's right. Because I agree.
You know what I mean? Because unfortunately nowadays, this is how women think. A lot of women nowadays already have an overinflated ego. And this is what most guys don't understand. Most guys don't, and you gotta listen to me when I say this. Most women you meet think off the bat that they're better than you. You understand what I'm saying? They already think you're better than you. They think they're gonna think you're a loser. So the thing is, you need to be so confident within yourself and so on point, because she needs to recognize that she's wrong. You know, so she needs to recognize that she's not better than you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where the thing comes in. So if you sitting there thinking, "Oh well, I don't look good enough, and it's all about looks and all that other stuff," then guess what? She's actually right that she is better than you. You see what I'm saying? And this is why you shouldn't get the girls, and this is why you're gonna keep failing and fucking up, because at that moment she actually is better than you, because you haven't recognized your value yet. So a man who hasn't recognized his value can't be better than a woman. You understand? She's always going to shit on you. That's why you're always going to fail, and shit is not going to go the way you want it to go. You feel what I mean?
That's exactly right. That makes so much sense. And to me, guys don't always need help, because, like I heard Stevie D say one time, because they don't always fucking lose.
Right.
They don't. That's true. What he said, they don't always fucking lose. They got their mind focused on the wrong shit.
Right. Exactly. That's real talk.
But
that's real talk.
Mr. Carter, you know, I heard you guys look like I'm some call for Mississippi. I always tune in when I get a chance, man. And I try to donate, but I never want to say a lot in the chat. But I always try to donate most of the time, man.
Thanks, man. We appreciate you, man.
What you doing, man?
Appreciate you, fam. All right, bro.
All All right, bro. Y'all be easy.
All right, peace. All right. That's what's up. That's my dude, Dada Sings. Hold on. What's going on? What's popping? Who this? You. All right, you have to come back. Yo, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, can you hear me?
What's going on? Who this?
This is Jay from South Florida. I just wanted to just call in.
What's going on? Hold on, wait. Hold on. What's popping? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. It should be 239 Gene on Cash App.
That's what's up. Appreciate the $5 donation, my brother. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. I had to kind of give my perspective on the topic at hand, like the look situation. I always hated it, you know, especially me growing up, because like for me, like you know, when people see me, they kind of look at me as like a good-looking type of dude, because you know I'm 6'5". You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I've always gotten I've gotten compliments on like just, you know, my height and sort of my looks and stuff like that. But for me, it was something where like I'm insecure, because they would say like, oh, you should have no problem getting girls. This should be easy for you. It's like, bro, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just as much in the dark about women as you are. So like, don't think my looks is gonna make it any better for me. Like, there might be certain women that are attracted to me. There might be others that are not, but that don't mean I'm better than you or anything like that. Like, for example, I have a friend. He was short dude. He kind of reminds me of Miles right now, because I know he has a little muscle shirt with the glasses on, and I'd be like, he's a short guy.
Right.
And he pulls them. He pulls them like, and he's like, with no problem. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't look at, you know, looks as whether or not, you know, you're gonna be better or worse, or like, no, you still have to go through it. You still have to learn the game. You still have to do this. And the funny thing is, like, I'm gonna have to look at this stream that you guys have on YouTube now. It's starting to seem like this is sort of like an intensive class.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sort of the people that are stuck on stupid. That's
right.
how I'm looking at it. So that's why, you know, I think a few days ago I actually went up to the Patreon, because like, I'm like, family, y'all still stuck on the same bullshit. Like, man, I can't be with y'all like that no more. I gotta fucking get to the real shit. And that's why I got on the Patreon now, because like, that's where you're learning most of the game from. Like, this stuff is sort of like the redundant dudes that are still stuck on it. And if y'all don't want to do that, cool. But the real game, you guys, is when you go on Patreon, that's what he was really talking about. I remember you had and that's, I want to say, yesterday you had a topic, I'm not going to go into it, but it was like not taking things personal. You know what I'm saying? And that's sort of the thing that I had to learn too. Like, even if a woman does think I'm attractive, don't take it personal, because the same way you might feel good that a woman finds you attractive is the same way you're going to feel bad when someone calls you fucked up and all that type of shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't take it anyway. Like, all right, thank you, love. Because I've had women come up to me and say, oh my God, you are handsome. I'm like, okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't mean she gonna sleep with me. That don't mean nothing.
Right.
She just came up and just, for some reason, felt like she wanted to express herself about my appearance. But that's just, you know, I just needed to get that off, because I'm like, God, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning the game through Lucario right now, because I know Lucario, it's funny too, because from what I understand, I think you were a disciple of Case Flexus. You know what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah, shout out to, that's my dude.
You know
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Because I've been listening to him since I was like 19, and now I'm kind of moving on to you. At first, it was funny, because when I first see him, I'm like, man, who are you talking about? You don't know game. But like, the more I'm listening, the more I'm learning, I'm like, oh, this dude know what you're talking about.
Right.
Especially if it's coming from Case Flex. So, man, you've been amazing. I've been listening to you now for like a year and a half. Miles, you dope too.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I just had to get that off, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate the support, my brother. All right.
No problem.
All right, Mahala. Peace.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to my dude EO in the chat. Champion game in the building. What's going on? What's good? See that dude who called? He said he was like 6'5". This is what I've been trying to tell you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we stay thinking it's just about looks and all that shit, man. Yo, what's popping? Who this?
This is Kevin.
Who?
Kevin.
Did you donate?
Yes.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Nigga, you sound like you ain't donate, brother. You sound like you trolling. Try again. This nigga, I couldn't hear a word he was saying. Man. But shout out to everybody who's donating. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to my dude. What's going on, fam?
Hey, what's going on? This is AT from the chat.
What up? What's popping, bro? What's good with you? I think I seen you just donate. What's going on with your fam?
All right, chilling. So my question is, man, just come across, like I was calling about, definitely doing casual dating, friends with benefits type of thing. And, still lately getting a lot of ladies that, are saying that like, oh, I'm looking for, something more than just that. I got that covered, or I already got a couple of that. So my thing is like, if they're telling me they already got it covered, so it's kind of like, so why is it that you're looking more from me or somebody else, but yet you're not looking for more from them? They're cool to be friends with benefits, but the new person has to be more than that.
Right.
What do you think the thinking behind that is?
Well, this is the thing. It's not necessarily it. Well, it could be one or two things. It could be one because they see, value in you as far as like a boyfriend type of situation, or what happens is that she's running the game on everybody to see who's gonna bite. You understand what I'm saying? So there could have been another guy that she was with before you that she told the same shit. She was like, oh, well, I'm looking for something more. And then the guy was like, man, fuck all that. I'm trying to hit. You feel me? So then she liked him enough to let him hit. And then now when she gets to you, she gonna be like, oh, well, I'm looking for something more. Now it's up to you whether or not you want take that bait and do that. Now, if you say to her now, look, I ain't really trying to do that. And if she's sexually attracted to you, she'll still have sex with you. And then the next guy, she gonna say the same shit to him. You see what I'm saying? So they'll say that at first to see if they could get that from you, if they see you as like either a good candidate for boyfriend material, or if they're just hopping from man to man trying to find any guy that will have them. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So that's how they come at it, where they want that ultimately, but for women, it's not easy for them to get it. That's where the game comes in for women. Because I stay seeing the same comment a lot of times from guys when they be like, I don't understand why you coach women, or what women don't have no problems in the game. I'm like, yes, they do. Guys think just because it's easy for women to get dick that they have no problems. No, they're looking at it from the perspective of sex. A woman has a problem keeping a guy interested. That's her main problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then another question would be, as far as that goes, that it seems like, I get a lot of women. I don't know if it's like, hitting the proverbial wall, or they're kind of, past their prime, but it feels like they still come at it as though they can get any type of man, or deserve. I've heard that a lot. I deserve this type of guy because I got this education, I got this type of job, I have this kind of house or position or whatnot. So what do you think goes into that thinking that they feel like they deserve this type of guy or that type of guy?
Right. Well, the thing is, look, man, they're delusional. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason, and the thing is this, it's like, see, you got to understand something. And it's not just women. Some guys are like this too, and just people in general.
Right.
People want to believe certain things that they know deep down isn't true, but they hope is true. You see, there's a difference between, thinking something's true and just being that delusional. So that's a level of delusion. And then you have the delusion where it's not true, but you still want to psych yourself out and pretend that it is. So a lot of these women, they know that, okay, yeah, I'm getting a little older, or I'm not looking as good as I used to look, and so they'll still get a bunch of dudes having sex with them. Trust me, most women don't have no problem getting guys who want to smash and getting guys who want to give them attention and all the other stuff. The problem becomes when they are trying to get the guy they want. So what they do is they bank on the guys who are sweating them and giving them attention to feed their ego, so that they can still have the hope that they can. This is what they mean by I deserve better. The reason why they say they deserve better, because they're not getting better now. What they're getting now is the thing they don't really want. So they're getting the attention. Let's say, for example, a chick has, 6 guys she's talking to, or 6 guys trying to get at her. 6 guys, they're trying to get at her. one of those 6 guys she really wants. But all he's doing is he'll probably fuck her and keep it moving, or just fuck her every once in a while. The other 5 guys she don't really want. But those 5 guys are treating her right. They're like, oh, I would be your man. I'll do this. I'll do that. All that other shit, right? But she wants that 6th guy to do that. You understand what I'm saying? She wants that 6th guy to do that. Now, what's going to happen is that because she's able to get the 6th guy to at least have sex with her, she believes that she can have a guy like the 6th guy be like the other 5, which is hard to do, and for some women, damn near impossible at a certain point. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they keep saying I deserve better, because they want better from the 6th guy. They want a guy like him to be like the other 5 guys. The other 5 guys she don't really want. She likes what they're doing, but she wishes they were different men. But that's the part with women. They want that attractive guy that they're sexually interested in to also want to stay with them and be with them. But most of those guys who are like that ain't gonna try to stay with them and be with them. So that's where the delusion comes in, because they on a deeper level, they understand that, but they're still having hope. You understand? And so this is why you have dudes like a Derek Jackson who can make so much money, because he sells them the hope that they can actually get that. You see what I'm saying? Which is hard for them to get in a lot of situations. You see what I mean?
Right, and then on that, like a Derek Jackson or Steve Harvey. So when they're selling these women on that, I guess like that feel good information, do you think women they take that in because it's what they really want, but then those guys don't give the flip side to that? They give what they want to hear, but do women, do they only see that information and take that in, or do they actually think about the flip side of that information? It's like, yeah, this is what you want, but this is not really what you respond to. Oh, God put you up on a pedestal, but yet the guy that does that, you shit on him. The guy that plays you won't call you back. You
right.
Him
well, that's where the delusion is, because understand something. A woman's language is emotion. You understand? Shout out to my dude Eddie Fuse. Eddie Fuse did a video a while ago where he was talking about this is why you could have a woman catch her man actually cheating on her, and the man will say, look, baby, you know what you see is not really happening. That didn't really go down. I don't really love her like that. I don't like her. We just, and she'll feel like, okay, I guess, because yeah, you do love, like her feelings are going to override her logic. That's how women are. You understand what I'm saying? It's always like, so you could tell a woman the most logical fucking shit and draw diagrams, do all that shit and tell her, be like, look, this plus this equals this. It doesn't matter. It's all about how she feels. This is what I try to tell guys with the whole looks thing, right? So a lot of times you may say, well, logically, that guy is a better looking guy than this guy. So why is she picking the guy who's less good looking? Why? Because he makes her feel a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's always the feelings. So this is why even in reality, something could be going down, but if the woman feels a certain type of way, that's all that, like her feelings are facts. You understand? That's what you got to understand about women. Women's feelings are facts. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on in reality. If she feels it, like I talked about this on my Bad Boy show the other day. I said that, and this is why you can't really take what women do personally, right? Let's say, for example, you was chilling with a girl and you looked at your watch because you wanted to see what time it was, right? Just because you're just wondering, you're just guessing, I wonder what time it is. Let me look at my watch, right? Now, a woman that you're dealing with may interpret that as, oh my God, why is he looking at his watch? Is he bored? He must be bored with me. Why is he so bored? And then she's going to go off the premise that the reason why you looked at your watch is because you're bored. You could tell her, listen, I literally looked at my watch because I was just curious as to what time it was. That was it. You understand? Because you could be like, look, I got to go somewhere in an hour, so I wanted to know what time it is so I don't be there late. And that could be literally a reason. But to her, because she thinks you looked at it because you're bored, that's the truth to her, because she feels that. That's what she feels. So it doesn't matter what the logic is. Doesn't matter what you say. It's based off of how she feels. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about what's actually happening. You could literally tell her, you could get a fucking lie detector test, and a lie detector test could say, yes, the truth was he looked at his watch because he wanted to see what time it is. But for her, she's going to feel like, oh, well, I think the reason you did that was because you was bored. You're like, oh my fucking God, this is how women are. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's why, even though in reality, you know, you can tell a chick or you can say, hey, this is what's happening. You know, you're fucking with guys who are assholes, and the guy that's good for you, he's over here and he'd be better for you and all this other stuff, or this makes more sense. It don't matter. It's all about how she feel. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And then, I listened to Bad Boy Show Sunday, and I heard where all the guys talking about looks, money, and status. I heard you, Miles, talk about the guy that, I forget his name, that shot Megan Thee Stallion. Like, he got looks, money, status, but yet he's out here shooting a chick because she's turning him down or breaking up with him.
Right. Exactly, right. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. And see, it's so many different. There was another story up there on there too. There was a guy, I forgot his name, but he's on this show on Showtime. He fucking murdered his girlfriend. You understand? He had looks, money, and status. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, dudes got to understand how this shit is really going on out here. You understand what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Right.
It's ridiculous, man.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
All right, man. Well, that's, all I wanted to ask. I appreciate the information as always.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. Appreciate the support.
All right, man. No problem.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
But yeah, that's what it is, guys, man. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. That's how it goes, people. Chicks, it's about the feelings. It don't gotta make sense to you. It's just about the feelings, people. It's about those feelings. Man. Crazy. Ross said, do you have to have an emotional connection with a girl before you lead her? No, of course not. ED94, you said, Mr. Car, if you're a legit about game, then join Face and LMS live stream. He has all the evidence to prove you're on. Listen, Face and LMS was supposed to debate me years ago, and he didn't show up. So you got to holler at your boy. You understand what I'm saying? Man, you got to holler at your boy. Because years ago, we were supposed to, my dude, he had my dude Louis B had a podcast, and, you know, there's a video of it, of a clip of it where these incel dudes just calling in, and I was trying to give them game, but they couldn't take it. They couldn't take it. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. Shit is crazy. But this is what I don't get about these you know, looks dudes. I'm like, bro, looks are subjective. Looks are subjective, right? Because look, dudes, these black little dudes, they'll be like, yo, Miss Locario, you're ugly, you're not good looking, and all this other stuff, right? Okay, cool. Let's go with that narrative. If I'm not good looking, how in the fuck do I have a wife and a girlfriend? Right? So you've already debunked your own philosophy by calling me ugly. You see what I'm saying? If I'm ugly, but I have a wife and girlfriend, how the fuck that gonna happen? These motherfuckers is weirdos. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? All right, nigga, stop it. This nigga called in and have his fire alarm coming on. Man. April says, you think, yeah. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? Nigga, what is that? I'm about to block your number. You playing games. You're playing games. Niggas is playing games, putting their fucking fire alarms on and shit. Nigga, hold on. How do I block this motherfucker's number? Hold on. Let me try to block this dude's number. Because he playing too many games out here. How do you block these motherfuckers' numbers? I'm gonna try you one more time, and then if you don't answer, I'm gonna block your number. What's poppin'? Who this?
What's good? Hey, this is Triple Black.
From Florida. What's going on?
What's going on? I was about to block your number, man. Did you donate?
Not yet, but I will donate.
Nigga, you gotta donate, call back. As soon as you donate, we gonna answer your call. We going to answer your call. We being cutthroat about the calls and the donations, fam. You see what I'm saying? We are going in. This is how we doing from now on. Keep because I'm telling you guys, that's how you keep the game going. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can't be spitting this game and working at McDonald's at the same time. It ain't gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. But yeah, man. What time is it? Okay, we go another 15 minutes. Another 15. It is hot as shit out here. It is hot as shit. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. But this is a business, people. This is a business. You said you said the trolls are not donating. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What happened to all the trolls, people? Where the trolls at today? Where the trolls at? Where are the trolls at, people? Shaquille, now I got an AC, but the AC is loud as shit, so that's why I can't put it on. I just got the fan on because the AC is louder than a motherfucker. That shit loud as shit. Well, matter of fact, let me take this shit off. This shit fucking got me sweating like a motherfucker out here. Goddamn. This shit loud as shit. Man. Crazy, be crazy. Perron, he said in April, when are you coming back on the show? So April, they want you back on the show. We'll probably do another show in April, and just make sure we'll get the Wi-Fi right so we can get that shit cracking heavy. You feel what I'm saying? Man. So guys, get the likes up. We got 249 people watching right now. We got 249 people watching right now. Make sure you get the likes up. Exactly, Kadeem. Kadeem said, donate so Lucario could buy an AC. Hilarious. I agree. So I'm going to buy a quiet air conditioner. Real talk. But guys, remember, make sure you guys go to MrLucario.com to get the Expectations versus Reality seminar. That shit is fire. That shit is fire, people. Make sure you guys get that shit. Feel what I'm saying? Ryan said the thirst is real. They being thirsty in the chat right now. Hilarious. Man. Shit is crazy. Well, it's gonna get to your joint in a second. You said, would you recommend going on dates with medium or low interest women in order to gain knowledge? I guess you was gonna say experience. You're an experience. Well, this is the thing. I wouldn't necessarily say you should, because a lot of times, because a lot of times you're not gonna know if a chick is medium to low interest until you're on the date with her. In a lot of cases, you know, like sometimes you'll know based off of like trying to make something happen on an interaction. Let's say you match with a girl on Tinder. If she's being a little wishy-washy, you can see she's already medium interest, right? So it don't really make no sense to really bother, because you could get with her and her interest could raise, but you're still gambling, right? But there are times where a chick may be cooperating, you know, decently at the beginning, and you get on the date and you see, okay, this chick is on some medium interest shit. So sometimes you might not know until you get to the actual date. But if you know off the bat, you know, up front that she has medium to low interest, it don't even make no sense to even bother. You understand what I'm saying? To take it there. Because 8 to 9 times out of 10, you're wasting your time. And that's the thing that dudes got to understand. A lot of times, most of the time when chicks are medium to low interest, unless you're like, your game has to be so impeccable to even get, like, let's say, half of the time it working in your favor. But if your game is not on point, if your mouthpiece ain't on point, if you don't know what you're doing, and you're dealing with a medium to low interest, most of the time it's going to be a waste of time. You understand? It's going to be a waste of time. So look, I'm just a regular college student. How can I get the already fickle college girls to mess with me more than they have a lot of options already? Well, you got to become the options you want to fuck with. You understand? You got to become those attractive dudes. You understand? Join some of these clubs, like fucking, you know, meet more people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, talk to these sororities and shit. You know, people in them sororities, like, it's really just about you being more social, more out there, more outgoing. So, you know, that vibe and that energy is being spread around on campus. But also don't just focus on, because I don't know exactly where your college is. Are you in a dorm? Or are you like, what's the situation? But don't, you know, if you can get outside the college, talk to chicks outside of college too. You understand? Don't just focus just on the chicks in college. You understand? Chris said, I'm in college too. Getting in shape will get you in the door with most of the chicks. Work on your confidence, develop some social proof. It's hella easy. That's what's up. Shout out to my dude, Chris. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel because he be dropping some heavy shit, real talk. You understand? Shout out to my dude, Chris, man. And so again, the calling number for you guys, 646-481-3901. Man, it's fucking hot as shit. Listen, I've been fucking working out like a madman the past month or two and shit. And it's crazy because like I'm not used to fucking losing weight, man. I lost like damn near like 12 pounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking skinny as shit. This shit is different. I'm still getting. I'm not used to, like, I don't want to be too skinny, man. I don't like that shit. I need to bulk up. I need some bulky shit, man. Fuck all that skinny shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that skinny shit. You know what I mean? That skinny shit ain't for me. But it's weird because I feel like I look skinnier on camera than I do in actual real life for some reason. But they say the camera adds 10 pounds. I don't know how to fuck that. You know, it's crazy. Man. Woo. We got a caller number 646-481-3901. Big Sam said, what kind of cardio you doing to get them abs? I got a fucking treadmill in this room right here. I got a treadmill in this room right here. Let me see if I can put the you understand what I'm saying? That's the treadmill. And I'll be you know walking. So I weigh 222 right now. And like a month and a half, I was at 236. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Man. Chris, you say eat more food, get more sleep, work out harder. Facts. Real talk. I gotta get my shit like Chris, because I know Chris be getting the workouts popping. You know what I'm saying? But man, you see how tall I am? I'm 5'11". 5'11". Woo, shit. But yeah, this shit is crazy. And I'm doing this fasting thing where I eat from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on that calorie deficit shit, all that other shit. Man. It was crazy. So King League, you said, look, on the $20 tier, do you have any vids on seducing women, or is that mainly on the membership? Yeah, that's mainly on the membership. So if you go to the Bad Boy membership, I got, you know, programs on seduction and seducing women. Now, see, that's something you guys have to have in your arsenal. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you got to have in your arsenal. You got to know how to seduce these chicks. In some cases, I don't really see. That's the funny part. Like, I only like to seduce chicks if like I gotta really be feeling her. Like I gotta really be feeling her. You know, you understand what I'm saying? I gotta be really feeling the chick to even wanna bother to seduce. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, seducing, you gotta understand, is more work. Seducing is more work. You understand? Like if a chick is already attracted to you, because I did a video the other day about this. If she's already attracted to you, you don't need to do seducing. Like if she's already highly interested, all you need to do is just make sure that you don't do too much stupid shit to make her get turned off. You understand? So whenever you're dealing with a chick who has high interest, all you need to do is shut the fuck up and let the shit happen. That's it. Shut the fuck up, let the shit happen. A lot of times, if you shut the fuck up and let the shit happen, the shit will happen. But a lot of times, guys, they talk themselves out the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? They talk themselves out the pussy. You understand? But yeah, man. Big thing, you said two pack is easy, four and 6 pack is hard as fuck. It's crazy. It was funny because I was watching this. I've been watching a lot of fitness videos, man. I learned so much shit in the past month. I'm like, now I see why I wasn't like losing weight and being in shape. Because I was fucking up. I was like, I was fucking up. You understand? Man. King, like you said, how do you balance holding a frame but not be boring at the same time? What do you mean? Like you talk about holding your masculine frame, that shit? Look, see, this is the thing. You don't need to maintain frame if the frame is what you are anyway. You understand? I don't worry about no masculine frame. My frame is already masculine, period. Like how I come about shit, how I interact with chicks, it's already, you know, it's there, it's solidified. You understand what I'm saying? So everything that I do and I say is coming from a place of authenticity with me understanding my value as a man. You understand what I'm saying? So it's you know, I don't even understand where the boring part comes in. Where do you get that from? Because you're saying maintain frame but and not be boring. Like what do you mean? You understand? It's crazy. It's crazy. Man. You said this new donation rule is worse than the coronavirus. Nah, I love it. I love it. That's what I'm saying. I love it. I'm telling you, no more calls until we get donations. That's what I love that shit. Because let's get rid of the trolls. And also, and this is another reason why you guys gotta understand this, is because, see, dudes are never really gonna get better unless they invest in themselves. That's real talk. That's real talk. They're never going to get better unless they invest in themselves. Because, see, being cheap is expensive. This is what guys don't understand. Like, I've been there, you know, back in the day where I'm trying to cut corners and I'm trying to, you know, do this way or that way to no, that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you. Because you always need to be able to give to get. You always get what you give. This is what people don't understand. So this is why you can have a guy out here who's approaching a lot of women, putting in a lot of work. He's going to get pussy. He's going to get chicks. He's gaining knowledge on being a more attractive guy through that. So he's getting more women because he's giving his time. You understand? So the new donation rule is you gotta donate to go up. That's the new rule. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? Yo.
Hey, it's April.
What's going on? How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm chilling. What's good with you?
It's all good. So I just figured I'd call up because I figure I can donate later.
Oh, you'll we ain't gonna get into that, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Kidding. But anyways, I just think these guys gotta understand, like, you guys, this is a business. Like, the game cannot be given for free every freaking day. Like, time is money.
Exactly.
And, like, you gotta pay for shit. Like, everything cannot be for free. You're already, like, saving money. You're on coronavirus kick, yada, yada. Like, invest in yourself.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
So that you can, like, call up and get your shit done.
Exactly. Facts. I agree. This is what I'm trying to tell them. I'm telling them that, because, and this is the thing, you got to understand, like, we're giving out so much game for free. You see what I'm saying? Like, every day. So this is what we tell you guys, that the donations keep it going, keeps it flowing. You feel me?
Are you watching this live? Okay, King Lake, I do not have I want to speak to your manager, Karen voice. Shame on you.
That's hilarious. Oh, man.
I love it.
We need to we need to do another live stream together. And so we can get it popping. You know what I'm saying? So we'll
you let me know.
All right, we could probably do this like next week or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Next
week. We'll talk
next week will work.
We'll talk about it. We'll see what's going on. All right.
And this guy, Omar, he wants to know if I donated. Omar, I donate often and regularly.
Oh, April's donating tonight. She's gonna donate tonight.
Listen, my work and all of the things that I like put in the links, like that is a donation.
April's part of the team, so you know what I'm saying. So she's on point. So you ain't got to worry about April. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get it popping.
All right. Yeah. So tell me, what insecurities turn women off?
You tell me what are some insecurities that turn you off about men? Like what do men do that turn you off that shows that they're insecure?
Yeah, I think it's people that are too needy.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, and I think there's a happy balance between like how you work to kind of set things up with women versus being needy about it. Right. Because, regularly I have guys that are like, well, you don't seem interested. I'm like, well, you haven't set a date. Like, I'm not going to just keep texting you for my help. Right. I got bigger and better things to do.
See, it's funny that what you just said, where a guy's like, you don't seem interested. That's super insecure to say shit like that. Don't don't ever say that shit. Don't be like, you seem like you don't like me, or you seem like, don't ever say that shit. You understand?
Right.
Don't ever say that, because you should always assume that the girl actually wants you. You understand? So if you're assuming that and you know that and you feel that, there's no reason to say, oh well, you seem like you're not interested, or maybe you're not interested. That's showing insecurity. You see what I mean?
Right. Exactly. And I think, I don't necessarily think it's insecurity. I think it's the other piece of it is, again, guys that just are not dependable. I had a date planned with a guy for like a week, and then yesterday he decided it was too hot to get together. I'm like, okay, you are unmatched. Thank you. Like, I don't have time or energy for that. Like,
that's crazy.
And it's totally cool. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, I think there are other ways around it, but again, I'm not desperate for a dick, so I don't really give a shit.
Oh man, that's crazy.
My vibrator works just fine.
Oh God, stop it, please. We're not gonna get into all that today. We're gonna when you come on the stream, we'll get into more of that later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm not pulling out the vibrator on the stream.
No, I'm just saying. We're gonna get into all that, you know, into all that later. You know what I mean?
Oh, like toys in the bedroom and things like that?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Exactly. But
anyway,
you need to get off before you get my video flagged with all your sexual talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh please, you have bigger issues than me. Trust and believe.
Oh man, it's crazy.
But in all seriousness, seriously, like you guys, like you gotta understand, like this is a business, and you need somebody. And I'm like, oh my god, like it sucks that people have to donate to call in, et cetera, et cetera. But I think, like, you know, people have to understand, like, time is money, and I think especially during COVID, you have put in a lot of extra time and a lot of extra live streams and given a lot of extra game to people that have time on their hands and time to learn, but are not necessarily willing to give back, donate, get on the Bad Boy membership, get on the Patreon, et cetera, et cetera. And this is where I would tell you guys, like, you know, everybody is in this to, you know, make money. I mean, like, you look at Lucario, you look at K-Zagan, like, these people, like, this is their primary business.
Facts.
And, you know, and you pay for a service, you pay more for their expertise. Right? Facts. So people that are just starting, like, that's kind of your baseline. Like, okay, this is the going, this is what you pay when you are paying for the experience. And, you know, clearly you guys have recognized that, you know, Lucario, Miles are a really amazing team that have a lot of experience in this, and clearly they have a lot of, you know, the ability to show you what they've done and what they've accomplished, and I think it's worth, you know, donating to the show for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. See, this is why we fucks with April. Real talk. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right. So April, I'm gonna see you in a few. All right.
Right on, for sure.
All right. I'll see you later.
Ciao.
Right, peace. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that real shit, people. That's that real shit. But look, it's 6:30 now. I gotta head up out of here, and I'm sweating like a motherfucker. It's like a fucking million degrees out here. And shit, matter of fact, let me put on this air conditioner. That shit is about to be loud as shit. But anyway, so guys, listen. Shout out to everybody who donated. I appreciate you guys for donating. Real talk. Also, make sure that you guys go to MrLocario.com to get the Expectations versus Reality seminar. Make sure you guys download that. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Also, make sure you guys hit me up on Patreon, patreon.com/MrLocario. And also make sure you guys go to the other Patreon, which is patreon.com/The Confidence Show. You feel what I'm saying? So appreciate everybody who donated. I'll see you guys again soon, probably on Wednesday, but definitely Friday. You feel me? All right. So I'm going to holler at you guys. Remember, peace. The truth is inside you. I'm out.